Well, I think 2020 is a terrific year for women's tennis because it has a great mix of players that have been around for decades, like Serena Williams, trying to break tennis history. And you also have fresh new stars that are towards the top, like BARTY and PLISKOVA. When I say new, they've been around for a few years, but they're sort of, I guess, middle age for professional tennis players. And then you have a bunch of rising stars. Obviously COCO GAUFF and the sensation that she raised last year during major tournaments at Wimbledon and the US Open. So there's a lot of excitement for the year, not just at the majors, but also at the WTA Tour stops that are so important throughout the world. I think history will tell you that if you get off to a fast start for the Porsche race to Shenzhen, you'll be in pretty good stead for the year. So you look at BARTY and PLISKOVA, they both play well, they've been around, they know what it takes to get to Shenzhen. And they know how to pace themselves, they are smart with their schedule. I think you could look at anyone from JABEUR, who's playing well at the beginning of the year, to have somebody from a part of the world that's never contended for the top 10 in the world would be fun. I look at a veteran like Alison Risk from the United States and how she's playing some of her best tennis on all surfaces now, not just grass courts. No reason why someone like Alison Risk couldn't have a goal for her tennis this year as making Shenzhen. Well, obviously you want to play well in the biggest tournaments, and the biggest tournaments are the ones with the most amount of prize money, the premier mandatory fives like the Indian Wells, the Miamis, the Madrids, Rome. Beijing's pretty important. After the US Open, of course you have your four majors. I mean, it's hard to qualify for Shenzhen if you don't have at least a good year at the majors, because there's so many points there. So, but the good news is you can still qualify for Shenzhen, even if you just have a lot of round of 16s and quarterfinals at majors. But you have to play a lot, you have to stay healthy, and it just makes you realize more than any other event that you're at the top of women's tennis. So I would advise players, go for it. Don't leave any stone unturned, because you don't want to look back when you're done and say, I wish I had done this. I could have reached Shenzhen at least one time or many more times. Follow the Porsche race to Shenzhen.